So hi, now we will discuss the chapter 2 tutorials. So for the chapter 2. So for chapter 2, operating systems. So all the end devices and network devices require an operating system or the OS. It's the operating system or the OS. So the portion of the OS that interacts directly with computer hardware is known as a kernel. 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 The portion that interfaces with application and the user is known as the shell. Shell. The user can interact with the shell using a command line interface or a graphical user interface or the CLI or the GUI. The CLI or the GUI. When using a CLI, the user interacts directly with the system in a text-based environment by entering commands on the keyboard at a command prompt. The system executes the command, often providing textual output. The CLI requires very little overhead to operate. However, it does require that the user have knowledge of the underlying structure that controls the system. So a GUI interface such as Windows OS X, Apple iOS, or Android allows the user to interact with the system using an environment of graphical icons, menus, and windows. The GUI is more user-friendly and requires less knowledge of the underlying command structure that controls the system. For this reason, many individuals rely on GUI environment. So, however, GUIs may not always be available to provide all the features available at the CLI. GUIs can also fail, crash, or simply not operate as specified. For these reasons, network devices are typically accessed through a CLI. The CLI is less resource intensive and very stable when compared to a GUI. The network operating system used on Cisco devices is called the Cisco Internetwork Operating System. So this is the Cisco Internetwork Operating System or the Cisco iOS. This is the Cisco Internetwork Operating System or the Cisco iOS. Cisco iOS is used for most Cisco devices regardless of the type or size of the device. So here's the note. The operating system on home routers is usually called a firmware. The most common method for configuring a home router is by using a web browser-based GUI. So, what is the purpose of OS? So, network operating systems are similar to a PC operating system. Through a GUI, a PC operating system enables a user to use a mouse to make selections and run programs. Next is enter text and text-based commands. Next is view output on a monitor. So a CLI-based network operating system is like the Cisco iOS on a switch or router enables a network technician to use a keyboard to run CLI-based network programs. Next is use a keyboard to enter text and text-based commands. And next is view output on a monitor. So Cisco networking devices run particular versions of the Cisco IOS. The iOS version is dependent on the type of device being used and the required features. While all devices come with the default iOS and feature set, it is possible to upgrade the iOS version or feature set to obtain additional capabilities. In this course, you will focus primarily on Cisco iOS related 15.x. So, this displays a list of iOS software releases for a Cisco Catalyst 2960 switch. So now we are done for the tutorial for chapter 2. Thank you for watching.